The first alien ship appeared above New York on a Tuesday morning, its hull scarred and smoking. Ambassador Riley watched through the UN Security Council's reinforced windows as the vessel limped through Earth's atmosphere, broadcasting distress, signals in 17 different languages. The translation came through within minutes, asylum seekers fleeing a galactic war. 3 days later, Ambassador Kale of the Vortani Republic stood before the emergency session, his blue-tinted skin pale with exhaustion. His people, he explained, had been driven from their homeworld by an ancient enemy called the Devourers. The Vortani had searched the galaxy for sanctuary, following rumors of a primitive world called Earth where they might find refuge. President Williams leaned forward in her chair. "You're welcome here, Ambassador. We understand the need for sanctuary." Ambassador. Kale's relief was visible as his shoulders sagged. "We have 5 million refugees in our fleet. We require only a small continent, perhaps one of your uninhabited land masses." Secretary Martinez pulled up holographic displays of available territories. "Antarctica might work, though I should warn you about the climate. Our environmental suits can handle temperatures down to -200 degrees, Kale replied confidently. Dr. Thompson, Earth's chief xenobiologist, raised her hand. "Ambassador, what's your species' gravity tolerance?" "We function optimally, at 0.7 standard gravity. Your world registers at approximately that level, making it ideal for our needs." Williams nodded approvingly. "We'll begin preparations immediately. However, I must ask about these devourers you mentioned." Kyle's expression darkened. "A machine race that consumes entire worlds. They follow refugee trails, eliminating any who escape their initial conquest. We estimate 3 Earth months before they track us here." The room fell silent. General Hayes spoke first. 3 months. How many ships are we talking about?" "Their advanced fleet typically consists of 40,000 vessels. Each dreadnought carries enough firepower to crack a planet's crust." Dr. Thompson frowned. "Forgive me, but if they're that powerful, why choose Earth for sanctuary? Surely there are more defensible positions in the galaxy." Ambassador Kyle shifted uncomfortably. "Earth was listed in our databases as a Class 7 Deathworld. Most spacefaring species avoid such planets due to their hostile nature. We assumed the Devourers would find the environment too dangerous for extended operations." "Class 7 Deathworld," Williams repeated slowly. "What exactly does that mean?" "Your planet's surface temperature variations, atmospheric composition, tectonic activity, and biological hazards place it among the most dangerous worlds in known space. Most civilized species require extensive life support just to visit." General Hayes leaned back in his chair. "And yet humans evolved here naturally." "Yes, which our xenobiologists find remarkable. Most Deathworld species achieve sapience but remain planet-bound due to the extreme evolutionary pressures. Humans are the first we've encountered who not only survived their homeworld, but thrived enough to achieve spaceflight." Dr. Thompson pulled up Earth's environmental data. "So our normal weather patterns, native wildlife, and geological activity would be considered weapons-grade hazards to most aliens." Kale nodded gravely. "Your seasonal hurricanes alone generate more kinetic energy than most planetary defense systems, and your apex predators operate at efficiency levels that would terrify seasoned warriors." Over the following weeks, Earth's governments worked frantically to prepare for the Vortani arrival while simultaneously grappling with the approaching Devourer threat. The refugee fleet landed in carefully selected zones across Antarctica, with human support teams providing assistance. The first shock came when Vortani colonists began dying within hours of planetfall, not from the cold, but from Earth's bacterial environment. Dr. Thompson's team discovered that Earth's microorganisms, harmless to humans, proved lethal to alien immune systems. "Their biology is incredibly fragile," Thompson reported to the Emergency Council. A common cold virus nearly killed their advance team. We've had to establish complete sterile environments just to keep them alive. The second revelation emerged during joint planning sessions with Vortani military advisors. Colonel Reed studied their weapon specifications and shook his head. These energy rifles of yours produce roughly the same stopping power as a human sidearm. Commander Vex, the Vortani's military leader, appeared confused. They are our most advanced infantry weapons capable of penetrating standard armor. Reed held up a human assault rifle. This fires metal projectiles using chemical propulsion. It's considered basic equipment for our forces. When the Devourers finally arrived, their massive fleet darkened Earth's skies for 3 continents. The first wave descended expecting minimal resistance from a primitive world harboring refugees. They hadn't anticipated humanity's response. Admiral Johnson coordinated Earth's defense from the orbital command station, watching as Devourer forces engaged human naval vessels. The alien ships, designed for sterile void combat, found themselves struggling against Earth's chaotic atmospheric conditions. Their shields are failing in our storms, reported Captain Lee from the Pacific Fleet. These machines can't adapt to our weather patterns. The ground invasion proved even more disastrous for the Devourers. Their mechanical forces, built for controlled environments, began malfunctioning in Earth's humidity. Tropical regions corroded their armor within hours, while Arctic conditions froze their servos. But the true horror began when Devourer ground troops encountered Earth's wildlife. The first reports came from Australia, where a Devourer scouting party vanished entirely. Reconnaissance drones found only scattered mechanical debris and a satisfied-looking crocodile. In the Amazon, Devourer infantry discovered that Earth's insects viewed their biometallic components as food sources. Entire battalions were consumed by swarms of apparently harmless creatures. The African savanna proved equally treacherous when local predators began hunting Devourer units for sport. Lions, it turned out, found mechanical prey surprisingly entertaining. Ambassador. Cale watched the battle reports in amazement. Your world is fighting them without us. President Williams stood beside him at the observation deck. Earth doesn't take kindly to invaders. The planet itself is rejecting them. Within 6 weeks, the Devourer fleet retreated, their forces decimated not by advanced weapons or superior tactics, but by the simple reality of trying to operate on a world that had shaped humanity into something the galaxy had never seen before. Surviving Vortani refugees remained in their sterile habitats, marveling at the humans who walked freely through conditions that would kill most sapient species within minutes. We sought sanctuary on what we thought was an empty Deathworld, Cale reflected. Instead, we found a species that turned their Deathworld into home and themselves into something that could protect it. Dr. Thompson smiled as she sealed another environmental suit. Welcome to Earth, Ambassador. Try not to die while you're visiting. Outside, the planet continued its eternal dance of storms and seasons, predators and prey, indifferent to the fact that it had just become the galaxy's most unlikely sanctuary.